What is going on, everyone? My name is Alpha, and today we are bringing you the Pokemon Challenge video. Of course we are, because that's my channel. It's all Pokemon Challenge videos, and I love it. I actually really enjoy making these challenge videos for you guys, and I'm glad you guys like them. Anyways, we are back on Pokemon Platinum, and we're finally doing Sinnoh. Thank God for that. Thank God we're out of that weird Unova Kanto rut, but we're back on Sinnoh, and we're going to do an only slack off run. A lot of people have been questioning my skills in Pokemon lately, saying my challenges are too easy. So we're gonna prove them wrong by using slack off only. A bit of preface: I want to say that my recording of this run corrupted, so I had to do the run again. I had to re-record some parts. So if my character turns from a female to a male at any point, do not be an alarm. It's 2020. It happens. So if it does happen, just forget about it, because I had to re-record some bits and parts of it, and I forgot I was a female. So anyways, if that happens, my mistake. OBS is wonderful, that's why I use for recording, but you know, it corrupts sometimes. Yeah, it happens. And what up? So the rules are, I basically use slack off. The only things I can't use is obviously Evolve It. I can't use in-game items or in the bag items. I can use them after the battle. I can use held items, and that's not going to be a big issue because most of this run I'm going to use the Everstone anyways. I don't really use any other item. So those are all the rules for the challenge. I want to say it before we get into the challenge itself. I want to ask you guys if you guys can leave a like, comment down below some challenge ideas. It will be greatly appreciated. And also subscribe if you guys are not already. We're really close to 8K, and thank you so much for that. We're almost at 8K already, and it's wonderful. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for all the support, all the love, and also taking your time to comment down something nice or anything at all. Means the world to me. So let's get into the challenge itself. So you guys do not know what slack off is. Slack off is a Pokemon from the Hoenn region that has a very painful ability. It makes it only available to attack every other turn. So the first turn I'll use an attack, and then that attack will go through. The second turn I have to wait. So basically it's a recharge. Every move is a recharge for this Pokemon. So basically this is the ultimate recharge challenge. Oh my god, that sounded so awful. That sounded, if you guys, that sounded like a different word. Recharge. I said recharge. Oh my god. Anyways, let's get into the first gym before my entire CPN goes down. Work claps us so many times that I just got frustrated that I had to go out and manually train slack off to like a higher level. And it's not really Rourke's fault, it's just the fact that slack off is so annoying to use. I originally thought that, you know, return was gonna be like a good move for it. It doesn't do enough damage, so I have to run around until it has max happiness for this run to be like usable. This run is better if I do that. If I spend the time to run around, the run is better. The original recording I went through like you know, rock smash and all that crazy methods. This run I just use return, and it's so much easier. The Onix is a big issue for us because it uses Screech and lowers our defense. So what we have to do is basically just put it to sleep and then regain our HP while it's asleep, and then once it wakes up, its HP is low enough to where we can knock it out. And then the Craniodose, we're gonna have to pray that it doesn't do enough damage to us, and luckily it doesn't do it. We cap off the battle with a Cranios down, and we beat Rourke. Very easy, very nice after a bit of struggle. Not gonna lie, first recording was a bit harder. Well, won't deny that. And obviously we head into Valley Wind, which we luckily got away with Mars. Mars is a very annoying one to fight against. Why is there a school bus outside? It's pitch black. How are these kids coming home just now? Anyways, we head into Eterno City. We're heading into Gardenia fight. Now the Gardenia fight is only annoying if it leech seeds you and it does all this nonsense. It reflects from the start. That is the most annoying thing. So we also have to run out the sun before the Cheren comes out, because if the Cheren comes out and it's turned into sun mode, it's gonna be a harder fight. So we're gonna basically have to just pray. And then next up, Roserade. The only thing that stops me from really destroying Roserade is off Sunspore. If it uses it, then I could get paralyzed, and it's no bueno. If that doesn't happen, the stars align. We actually takes down Roserade pretty easily. Roserade, you know how it be. Roserade. Take down Jupiter very clean, very easily. You could tell by the HP that was very easily 8 HP, red HP. No panic at all. And now here comes the issue of the next gym, which is in Hearthome City, the Ghost gym leader, Fantina. And luckily we're playing on Platinum, where Fantina is the 3rd gym, not the 6th. We still have an issue with Fantina because Slakoth is obviously a normal type, so its strongest move, Return, will never ever hit a Ghost type. So we have to basically rely on Feint Attack, and when Feint Attack doesn't do enough damage, it starts getting destroyed by Mismagius. Mismagius completely destroys it this one run where like it confuses it and just decided never to wake up from the confusion. It just slumped. It slumped. Anyways, Haunter comes out. That thing's also annoying because it confused me, puts me to sleep, and then Sucker Punch me when I'm asleep. And that's just the biggest insult to the world. It obviously doesn't have enough PP for me to really die from it because I have Slakoth in the back to restore my HP. So it's pretty easily dismantled. From one hard gym to the next, we're heading into Maylene's gym. Maylene is obviously the fighting dojo leader, and she's a bit hard. I won't lie. Her first 2 Pokemon are easy. The Lucario that comes out is annoying. Getting it to sleep, very annoying. And then once I restore HP, it just decides to hit me. It wakes up instantly, it hits me, and like I lose. That's basically all it does. In one run, it actually falls asleep for a very long time. Not my fault. It's tired for kicking the shit out of my Slakoth for so long. But eventually it goes to sleep, and then we get to slap it around with a Return. Return, best move. It has like 102 power or something plus stab, which is ridiculous. Slakoth's like attack stat isn't even that bad, so it's not that bad of a move. And like almost any Pokemon can learn it. So Return, kind of cool. What's not cool is Crash Awake and his stupid Gyarados that has Intimidate. Now, I just bragged about that attack stat. Now it's lowered because of Gyarados, and that's a goddamn shame because Slakoth could have destroyed this thing pretty easily. We put it to sleep, we gain all our HP, and then we slap it around as much as we can until the Floatzel can come out. Well, great, Floatzel. Floatzel's very annoying because it crits me sometimes. It just keeps brining me. As long as I hit it with a Yawn and puts it to sleep, things should be easier because I could 2-shot it as long as it's asleep. So, 3-turn attack, Yawn, but then I recharge, and then it goes to sleep. So, 3 turns to beat it. Not too bad. Quagsire comes out, it misses its first move, and it was done from there. It was downhill from there, Quagsire. Quagsire is actually one of the cooler Pokemons, which is cool. Which is very useful, like, it's unique. It's always been good in every comp meta, which is crazy. Anyways, heading into the next gym leader is Byron. Now, for this one, I actually had to teach my Slakoth Rock Smash. Unfortunate. I replaced Return with it. TM27 Return is given to you multiple times in the game, so I'm not too distraught about losing Return for now. We could put it back after, but I just needed Rock Smash to beat the Steel types in the Steel gym, and it does work out pretty well. We also have Shadow Claw from Fantina's gym we put on to take care of Bronzong and Bronzors. As well, the Magneton isn't a big issue for us because we can basically destroy it with Rock Smash, and then Steelix, we put it to sleep, we sleep it, and then we Slakoth on it. Only issue is Bastiodon. Bastiodon is actually a bit of annoying because it has Magnet Bomb, and then it returns all the attack I do to it, and also is very bulky. And as long as we put it to sleep and then chip it down, we actually beat Byron using Rock Smash on the Slakoth. So ingenuity at its finest. Speaking of ingenuity, we head into the fight and the cavern. In one of the caverns, and we fight against Saturn. Unfortunately, Saturn actually slaps me around and makes me his bitch. I cannot believe that I lost to Saturn, but we come back, we beat him. But that's one of the craziest blackouts. I've never experienced a random blackout like that. We also have HM slaves, by the way. That's why you guys see the Pokemon sometimes, like one of the Pokemon's in the back sometimes. Slakoth can't learn all the HMs. Anyways, we're heading into Candace's gym, the 7th gym leader of Sinnoh, the Ice gym leader. It's interesting. I actually destroyed her pretty easily, pretty handily. The biggest issue was the Abomasnow. I was worried that it might actually hit me with the Focus Blast and like kill me, but it missed, and then we one-shot it in return. And then the Froslass comes out. Luckily, it doesn't have Destiny Bond or any form of like Protect. Any Pokemon with Protect can stall me out and just kill me. That is the scariest thing I could ever imagine. Fighting Pokemon with Protect on this Slakoth build. Anyways, we beat Candace pretty easily, pretty handily. I'm not surprised that Slakoth's this strong. Slakoth's just like broken apparently. Now we actually have to teach Slakoth Double Team. Now that I beat all the ghost Pokemon that I'm required to beat, I can get rid of Shadow Claw and put Double Team on my Slakoth. This will benefit it greatly because now I'm stoned into Return. Return is the move I'm going to use regardless of anything. It's my best move. But the Double Team adds a layer of protection for my Slakoth because Truant is such a like free turn to just punch my poor Slakoth in the face for free. So we need Double Team to obviously try to help protect my Slakoth while attacking, and that's really going to be shown off in this first fight against Cyrus. Cyrus is obviously Team Plasma's leader. We basically put Sneasel to sleep, heal our HP with Slakoth, and then Double Team in his face, and then we clear through all of his team with this strategy. We do not have to fight any ghost types coming up as a requirement. The Elite Four doesn't have any. Well, you know, you'll see what I mean. There is one in the Elite Four, and you'll see what happens. Anyways, basically all of this, and then we head into Mount Coronet. Is a double battle fight that's required to have 2 Pokemons. I had to bring my Bibarel in. Obviously, Bibarel had no value to this fight at all, so does not void my run. And if it does, well, it voids my run. Then this double battle with Mars and Jupiter done, and we head into the Distortion World. And I'm so good at this. I'm really good at the Distortion World because I don't know, I play this game so much, but like I finish it in like 10 minutes, which is crazy. As a kid, I swear I've run through this like an hour or 2 hours. This wasn't even 10 minutes. How long was this on my recording? This was 5 minutes on my recording. I did this Distortion World puzzle. I did 5 minutes on my recording. That's crazy. Anyways, we do our final battle with Cyrus. Cyrus is a very annoying. I just want to strangle Cyrus. I use Double Team. Cyrus does not care. He uses Flamethrower. He burns me, and I gotta restart. The battle's over already. Call it off. Once I get the Double Team set up all the way, I'm basically just clearing through everything. As long as nothing hits me, I'm fine. Until the Crobat hits me. The Crobat hits me back to back to back, and it's what the hell? Like, what are you doing, Crobat? Calm down. But we still get through Cyrus. We smash through Cyrus after, you know, this little troubleshoot we had to do with the Crobat. And you know, speaking of ghost types, I guess I lied because this is a required ghost fight battle, but we could just run away from it, and that's what we do because there's like no way we can actually beat it unless we make it struggle to death, but that's really the only way. Anyways, we're heading into Volkner's gym in Sunny Shore City, and well, pretty much, I mean, the strat is to double team, but apparently Jolteon had other plans because it wants to hit me no matter what I do. What am I supposed to do against a Jolteon that wants to hit every single move? Anyways, you know, next up is his Raichu. His Raichu has Focus Blast, of course, it has Focus Blast. Why doesn't it have Focus Blast, you know? And also, you know, I have, you know, kind of max evasion. It still hits Focus Blast, but you know, Focus Blast doesn't hit with normal accuracy, I guess, so it's whatever. We obviously smash through his Raichu once we get the chance to. I do get static by his Raichu. That doesn't do a big notch on me. Finally, his Luxray comes out. I slam that thing too because he missed both attacks, so we take those easily. And now we're obviously heading into the Elite Four with our level 93 Slakoth. We do a bit of training, and we're heading into our rival fight, our final rival fight. We do the double team thing. We put the Staraptor to sleep. It just close combat me, you know. Who cares, right? It just close combat me with max evasion up, whatever. Not my issue, I guess. But once we get set up, we return all his Pokemons. He used Aerial Ace instead of close combat at one point. It doesn't matter because, you know, his Floatzel decides to attack me constantly, but whatever. His Torterra comes out. Obviously, you know, I planned this out to make sure I don't have too hard of a rival fight, because if I choose Turtwig, he would have had an Infernape, which would have been harder to go through, and if I chose Chimchar, he would have had an Apollyon, which was Steel type and was harder to get through. So Torterra was a good pick for me. And obviously his Rapidash somehow hits the Fire Blast through +6 evasion. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. But I'm furious. Anyways, we're heading into the first Elite Four member against Aaron. Aaron's the Bugs Elite Four member, and he's kind of stupid. He double teams with me while I'm double teaming with my Slakoth, and then he decides to U-turn out and lose all his boost. You know what? He does him. I guess it's strategic because his Heracross comes out and immediately 2 close combat punches me in the face, and that's my Slakoth. Where's my Slakoth? It's dead. It's crazy. Vanspeed Queen kind of stalls me out. It has defense order, heal order, and just attack order. Very annoying Pokemon to face against. Luckily, Slack Off has recovery moves. I was thinking of putting Rest on it, but it's obviously Slack Off. That's giving more free turns for the opposition, but luckily it has Slack Off as a move. Once we get done with the stalling Vespiquen, the Yanmega comes out, it just starts doing the same thing. It just double teams, lets me kill it. Lucky for that. And then Scizor comes out. Doesn't do too much to me, but it is a warring amount. Luckily we get through that, and then with the Drapion, it's not a big issue either. Bertha's gonna be an issue because she has some interesting Pokemons that are annoying. Whiscash is just annoying. Just look at it, it's just annoying. I have nothing against Whiscash, but it's just annoying. The cool thing is Whiscash can win Dragon Dance. I like that. Anyways, Hippowdon comes out. Luckily it's doing a lot of damage to me. Slack Off, has Yawn. Slack Off, really good utility moves to calm down the opposition when they're going on crazy runs of hitting me for no reason. Luckily Rhyperior decides to not really do too much to me either, and we get through Rhyperior pretty easily, and we beat Bertha. Great. We have to deal with the Houndoom of crazy. Houndoom is so stupid sometimes. Like, it just sets up stun, just gives me a free turn, and then just kills me, just crits me the next turn. It's alright, not mad. But when we get through Houndoom, we have +6 evasion, and then the Infernape comes out. It hits me with a Flare Blitz. Whatever. It's not a big issue to me. Magmortar comes out, it misses Solar Beam. I don't know why I'm using Solar Beam in the first place. It just deserves to be put down anyways. Honestly, I like Magmortar, but why using Solar Beam for no reason? And then Rapidash comes out. Rapidash thinks it's slick, hits me with a Solar Beam, does like 10 damage, and then I smash it down. Easy. Next up is Lucian. I was surprised that Lucian, this fight here, is going to be not that bad. Mr. Mime allows me to set up all my evasion really quickly, really easily. And then during my Truant turns, those counts as turns obviously, so his Reflect and Light Screen will obviously run out quicker. The Reflect will be gone as soon as I attacked. And then Glade comes out. It comes out, hits me with a Stone Edge. Disrespectful Stone Edge for no reason. And then he hits me with a Drain Punch. Like, he just wants me to be annoyed. Christ. Anyways, the Alakazam comes out. Luckily, that thing misses Focus Blast. Christ. And then everything else basically misses as well. Except the Bronzong, who does a little bit of damage, but then I two-shot it with Return. I am level 100, so I don't, what can you do? What can you do? I'm level 100 Slack Off. Next up is Cynthia, the final fight in the game. Firstly, as you guys noticed, this is a Ghost type Pokemon. This is Spiritomb, Ghost and Dark, for one of the first Pokemons to have no weakness into Fairy was introduced. And Slack Off basically has to PP stall the Spiritomb until it runs out of PP and struggles to death. I just don't want to run out of PP myself for his other Pokemons. Slack Off can learn Slack Off for recovery, so as soon as that happens, Spiritomb can be basically just whittled down eventually. She wastes a full restore on it, so not a big issue for me. And then we take it down. Next up is his Lucario. Lucario has Aura Sphere. Great, a fighting move that doesn't miss. Lucky to two-shot me, so we could put it to sleep, Slack Off the damage, and then two-shot it with Return. Then comes out another Pokemon with the same move. Great. So honestly, I just got fed up and just hit Return. Honestly, it was like I just couldn't hit anything, so I was just like, whatever. Return, boom, crit it, kills the Togekiss, and then the Garchomp comes out. Garchomp, obviously, her ace Pokemon, lands a few hits, then kills me. Alright, I guess evasion is just not a thing anymore. Like, I don't avoid attacks, I guess. Evasion doesn't work anymore, guys. Cynthia's Garchomp starts stomping me for no reason. It just keeps hitting me. That's not fair at all. Where's the fair in quality on this, Cynthia? Once he starts missing attacks, I can stop using Slack Off and start hitting it. So I two-shot it. Milotic comes out, two-shot that thing as well. And the final Pokemon on her team is a Roserade that gets one-shotted pretty easily with the Return. And that is it. We beat Sinnoh. We're not doing the Battle Frontier. No Battle Frontier with Slack Off. We beat Pokemon Platinum with only Slack Off. One of the harder Pokemons, I say. And have I proven my skills as a Pokemon YouTuber? Pretty hard challenge, I won't lie. A lot of training. Luckily, Return's a fantastic move, and then Evasion's a great thing too. And then it has pretty good utility moves. And would I do this again? No. This took forever, so no. But thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. My name's Ben Alpha. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment down below some challenge ideas, and also subscribe if you guys are not already. very close to 8K. Thank you for all the support. It means a lot to me, and also taking your time to comment down below. It means the most to me because I get to interact with you guys. And anyways, my name is Alpha, and I'm out. Peace.